St. Macule Day. Now, we'll go with golden fish this time around. Alrighty then. I already saved, so we'll go ahead and start exploring. Feels weird not having. It definitely feels weird not having stealth.
Nah. Doesn't matter how sturdy to keep. If the commander defending it is incompetent, it can fall as easy as anything. That's what they say, at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know is, if I was the Emperor, I'd never in a million years assign an incompetent commander to a fort as important as that one.
Right. It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon. And assaulting that huge keep. That sounds hard. Oh, really hard. Don't you think it'll be hard?
We'll be fine. Right? It will be fine.
Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask?
Oh, wrong thing. I don't normally do this, but I don't like that answer. Like, both are true. We're going to be fine. For the most part. So I suppose I'll go with the first answer, actually, instead. I don't normally save scum like... Actually, I haven't saved scum like this since the beginning of the game. When I was... I'm pretty sure that either answer is going to really matter. Look at my guy jump.
Nah. Doesn't matter. That's what all I know.
And assaulting that huge keep. I knew you'd think so. I knew you. Ow! Oh, ow! Can't believe I tried to hug you through the door.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Whew, that's good.
Pardon me. I've come to deliver vegetables we harvested in the village to the monastery's dining hall. Because of the season, I couldn't really pick that much. But I wanted to help you guys out, even just a little bit. We're busily planting seeds, so when things start to grow, I'll be back.
Awesome. And Raf's in the back, right? Yep.
You know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them. And let them rest when they're tired.
I can tell how your muscles.
Of course. If my muscles hurt, then I hurt. If they're hungry, well then I'm hungry too. What's with the confused face, Professor? You look like you don't get a word I'm saying.
Nope. Not really, actually. Who's down here? Ah, Flame.
Professor standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
It's not going to mark the end, unfortunately. That's war in a nutshell.
Claude takes care of the strategy, you direct the troops, and the rest of us focus on the fighting. As long as the system keeps working, we can win any battle, no matter the odds. That's what everyone's saying, anyway. Hope you can keep up with our expectations, Professor.
Yeah. Why?
Hey there! We merchants of the Alliance territories were excited to hear of your victory in the last battle. We don't much like the prospect of doing business under the heel of the Empire. The Alliance is what we know and love. But more than that, it's low on regulations, which is great for business. Please keep up the good work, Professor. The merchants of the world are on your side.
Merchants of the world are on my side.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next?
Yep.
That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
You won't. You won't. Trust me, buddy. You won't. Oop. Missed somebody. Did I miss? Ah.
The fish in this pond get fed every day, so they're swimming all lazy and serene. But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
No.
I can't really answer that one.
Wow. I hardly recognize everyone. Their faces have changed so much. More experience in the eyes, and more pain. I'm glad that they're stronger, but I hate to think they've all become hardened killers. Look after them, okay? Try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
I never used to care whether I lived or died. But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
Okay.
Hey!
Ah, Professor, I have a question for you. Have you heard of the Death Knight? I'm referring to that Imperial general who has been operating under that moniker. Nothing is certain yet, but I get the feeling we'll have to face him soon enough.
I have definitely heard of him.
Edelgard, Dimitri, and our own Claude. All the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
Fort
Well,
Mercius is old and strong. Its reputation for durability is equal to that of
I hate
Aryan
war.
Road. Are we really going to leave this to Claude, with a plan concocted by Hilda of all people?
I'm
I
uneasy
thought you
too.
might be, with how secretively that man devises his schemes. Let us hope the end result is not too outlandish.
But as always, we'll be fine. That right? We'll be fine. This, this
My
war is
relationship with
really
the War Prince
rough.
began even before I was born. He was always by my side. You might even say that, at one time, we were best friends.
I couldn't fathom the depth of his hatred for the Empire. So much anguish. Could I have saved him? Could I have stopped him?
I don't know.
Okay.
But what makes this war really bad, really heart-wrenching, that we're fighting a lot of the guys we actually started learning about, getting to know.
Definitely.
After that great battle earlier, balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly. To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Really?
Professor.
Well,
Can't really tell if that pile is getting smaller and smaller or if it's
Oh,
changing at
Goddess,
all.
hear my prayer. Please bless the deceased with peace everlasting, and may his soul rest in tranquility. You know, I used to see him praying quite often when I would come to the cathedral at night. I wonder who it was he prayed for back then.
Oh, Dimitri. I was like,
Yes.
talking about. That literally took me a second to collect.
Professor, so many people died in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
The actors die, the show goes on.
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
Yeah. Talk about rough. Yeah, I mean, you have to figure out some way or another
Come here
to
after getting chased
go
out
on.
of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore. But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
Yeah. Everybody's up here. Everybody's up here.
Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see. But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see.
You can detect enemy movements independently.
I suppose I could see a whole horde of enemies coming and run away. That's kind of useful at least. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
Some
Oh,
say
feather.
they saw
Got one of those in a
Gilbert,
while.
who used to serve in the Knights of Seros at Gronder. Apparently, he was originally a knight of the kingdom who served Prince Dimitri. He was an exceptional knight. I wish I could have fought by his side.
Who's he talking about? Gilbert. Oh, poor Gilbert. Poor Gilbert.
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Whatever strategy you have in mind, I have faith that it will lead to victory.
Yeah, that's Claude's strategy. Thank you very much. And also, I'm just the one kind of enacting that plan that apparently he kind of that he came up with, but enacting it as if I came up with it.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
Ah, there you go.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius? Indeed, a very good answer.
Ah,
but
oh,
of
yes.
course, you know that. Seems Fodlands give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Ashen Demon. I like that. Library first. Close it.
As I suspected, they seem to be supporting the Imperial Army now. Though I don't quite know who they are yet. Nor do I know what tricks they'll use against us next. We can't afford to let our guard down.
Who is out here? Ah, Ignat. The guy nobody cares about.
Wasn't it? But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away. To close our eyes to the horrors of war. As survived, may an age of peace rise.
That's good. Like, nobody... I've read it online that he's literally one of the least most popular characters in Fire Emblem 3 House. Nobody cares about him. Nobody cares. And honestly, I kind of find that a little sad. Really.
Hilda's quite a tactician, disguising ourselves as enemy soldiers to sneak in undetected. A stroke of brilliance. With this strategy, we can really snatch victory from the jaws of deceit.
That's not bad.
Ah, rats! You've seen through my cunning punning.
Someone shoot me.
Please tell Claude not to give us any more ridiculous orders. I've reached out through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things. I'll have to recruit an entire town's worth of people if I ever plan on making enough Imperial uniforms.
Each time we take a step forward, more blood is spilled. But by spilling that blood, we're able to take yet another step forward. War is always a cruel affair. But luckily, we have each other to lean on. We've steeled our hearts. We won't be broken. I couldn't agree more.
A reliable ally?
Without them, we could never have made it this far. Oh, and about taking the fort, I'll need a tad more time to prepare our plan. It's called an impregnable fortress for a reason, after all. My contingencies need contingencies this time, or we may not pull it off.
Oh! When did this room come? Oh!
Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart. I wonder how far we can get with this plan, dressing up like Imperial soldiers to sneak in. Claude said it could use some refinement. Any ideas?
We could dress you as the Emperor. We could Just Claude as a woman.
Claude dressed as a woman? I don't understand what the point of that would be. On second thought, let's just stick to the plan as originally conceived. That seems safer.
Oh. The correct answer to that one, chat, would have been dress you up as that. Okay, nobody up there? Okay. Wait. Wait. As always, chat, the thing we gotta do is... Oh, I see.
Professor.
Earthworm. Oh, another one. Key of the Saints.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Alright, I'll buy all that.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
No.
So, let's go... Grab our plants.
Maybe.
Awesome! Noah fruit. Vegetables. Oh, no. Fruit. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll do that.
No. Boo.
Boop, 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 boop. Fishing time! Yes, I would love to fish in this pond. I have 11 earth. Oh, right, because I got one. I got one from finding and I bought 10. Okay, let's start with these. No. Oh, a red one. Nice. Always got to stay stocked on fish, though. Always got to stay stocked. Where's Pike? Ooh, yes. That's what I want. Ugh. Golden fish, 500. Woo! No. Nope. All right. Always doing a lot of fishing, though. Oh! 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 Ah, damn it. The golden fish. And I'm gonna make a lot of money off this. That's already 1K. And I'm just using earthworms. So. Alright. Oop. Whoops. Oh well. That is a nope. I could have tried taking it, but oh well. Aha! Yeah! Like it. That's a red. Well, we're mostly just trying to go for the golden ones. It is Golden Fish Day. Oh, hey, it's a red, though. Alright, time for the better bait. Oh, golden fish right off the bat. Crap. Crap! Boo! Golden fish. Still a lot of money right there. Nope. No, come on, golden. That's a small one. I don't care about the small fish. I like trout. I like trout. Come on, give me golden. Golden, 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 golden. Come on, golden. Come on, golden. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Huh. 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 Interesting. Getting a lot of not goldfish. Oh, goldfish. Okay, perfect. Get a perfect wheel of platinum. Yes. Damn it! That's still a lot of money, though. We're getting our monies. Oh no, not what I meant to do! That was not what I meant to do. What? Okay, I am actually about ready to... For it being Golden Fish Day, you'd expect that I'll be catching a lot more golden fish.